all you got to do is stand in your spots. You got to run to your relevant shulker. You got to take all the contents out, and then you have to be the first to build a beacon and light it
and activate it. Yeah,
and activate it. Yeah. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
wait a minute.
Are you ready?
Fair platform, Jade. You don't have a swift sneak on those leggings, do you?
No, I don't actually. I really don't. I have feather falling, projectile protection, mending, breaking. That's it. Nothing fancy.
Okay.
Okay. All right. And Tom, you.
I'm just in my shoes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, all right. Are you ready?
I think so. That
steady?
Ravager is like eyeing you up, so you might be in danger.
Well, yeah.
I'll do a
Color,
dance.
It's your duty. It's your duty.
Yeah. If he gets too close, I'll do a dance with him and get rid of him. Okay. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
He cheated. Did you see that?
No.
Quick replay.
Okay, here it goes. Oh.
Of course, I messed up right away. There we go. See, I'm out of practice. It's the Ravager.
Yeah, it's extra pressure. Ooh, okay.
So many clicking.
Here. Click. Oh, someone's
throwing rockets.
What's going on with the rockets?
I'm getting excited.
He's got a bit of Zoc hand.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Just in case it speeds me up.
Celebrating.
Yeah, I'm gonna just.
Oh dear.
Ooh.
And it kind of gives me an indication when I'm out.
Oh, sick.
Oh.
Yeah, there it goes. Did this last time too.
Yeah.
Exact same thing. Oh, same. You're kidding me. Hey, this is not okay. Tom's cheated.
Oh,
Tom cheated.
Tom's done it.
Tom cheated. There was a false start.
I was like half a block out.
No. I think.
Congratulations, Tom.
I think you were doing 8 at the beginning there, Jade.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Oh, geez.
Nice.
Wow.
Don't forget to buy rockets.
Great attitude.
It is like the perfect ad.
Oh, I don't actually win anything.
You don't.
You will win. Well, the problem is, Tom, is that you get 3 shoulders anyway. So, but there is a Swift Sneak 3 book up for grabs.
Speaking of shulkers, I did mention offline that I'm in a need of a bulk order, but I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I suppose we need to dance with the devil. And
here
the
I am.
devil here would be hold on a second.
Now, I was about to do my intro, and something's going on down here, isn't it? It looks like this might be retaliation to my prank on Jade. We seem to have been encountered with a snow golem. Well, welcome back to the Artisan Collective with me, TomB92. This episode has started interestingly, hasn't it? Well, between episodes, I've also been busy in typical fashion because, we did that between episodes. But we have managed to strike off one of our board items over here. We've managed to get in a load of sheep. And I might even start beginning to sell some of this. Who knows? But we are going to be heading back to the shopping district today. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys, there is some progress being made here. And the sheep, we are going to be using these for our future builds. Especially with some cyan and the black. We've used the black wool on virtually all of our builds for our windows. And we need to think about how we're going to cover up this. But maybe that's for next episode. Now, before we do head over to the shopping district, I do actually want to begin working on another one of these off our item board. If we look in our inventory, we're probably going to give it away, but we have been working on brewing up some bees. I say brewing up, I've been breeding up some bees, and we have this many now that are full of bees, these beehives that we can use. And now I need to work on a farm that is going to provide me honey blocks, but is also going to put the empty bottles back into the system. So I'm going to spend a little bit of time in creative. And, the other thing that I probably need to consider doing is looking at a super smelter because, I put in a load of sand here to get glass, and that is really not very efficient at all. But for now, let's head over to the shopping district. Let's get one of our builds up. Yeah, I said one because we're going to try and get 2 up in the shopping district today. So over here in the shopping district, we have already cleared out a spot up here above the wall that has been being built. And well, this isn't going to be a shop in itself. It's going to be a little competition for the members of the Artisan Collective server. And well, should we get into a time lapse? And with the conclusion of that time lapse, the mini block game is complete. There up on the hill. Let's fly up and see what we've got. Now, the rulebook isn't finished, so we're going to make sure we leave that for the artisans. But the intention is that everyone here can sign up with 1 diamond block, put their name on the signs in the background, and then from there, I am going to multiply the total prize pot by 5. Yep, by 5 and 10. So this could be a massive prize pot for the artisans to play for. And now what I want from them is probably in the clue of the name, right? Mini blocks. I want them to provide me mini blocks. I want them to provide me mob heads and ultimately player heads. So as the builds go on during the course of the season, I basically want to take advantage of these. So hopefully the guys will submit stuff. And as the time goes on, this game is going to run through the months of June and July. And as the time goes on, I'm going to be adding bounties on here. You know, it might be a player head that is so rare because no one's killed that person or something like that. You know, it might be a rare blood. Ooh, what's that? We'll have to check that out sometime in the future. I'm getting distracted. But yeah, I'm hoping this is going to be successful. And this is a note to the artisans. Come sign up, enter your diamond block, put your name on there, and give me all your blocks. So, I mean, I didn't really explain it, but well, the scoring is every unique block that I receive, the artisan member will receive 5 points. For everyone thereafter, it will be just 1 point. And ultimately, we'll put a cap on those that are going to repeat time and time again. There's a villager raid going on back there. We better try and get out of here and head back towards our base. Now, back here in our industrial area, I've been busy setting up for honey and working with bees. So here, we've got probably what may appear to be a standard looking honey farm or bee farm because we're going to do honey and honeycomb. But over here is going to be a fully automated and restocking honey facilitator because, well, yeah, this is started off with the honey setup here. We've got the items coming down. We've got the crafter, which is ready to make the honey blocks. And now the thing is, when you are working with the honey bottles, is there's going to be 2 outputs. You're going to get the honey block, which is created here, but you're also going to get the bottles. So the bottles need to be replenished into the setup. So what we have here then is 2 item filters. I mean, this one is probably not needed because everything else in this farm, I mean, there's not going to be anything else in this farm. So, you know, that's going to go up and away into the storage setup. But then what we have is just have an output. It circles back around all the way up, all the way into here, and water replenishes the honey bottles or the empty bottles back into the machine via these just hoppers and into the dispensers. Now, there's obviously one key ingredient missing from these farms, and that is the nests or the hives themselves. And I forgot I do not have rockets in my offhand, and I'm just gliding away. So let's head up back over to here where we have been able to get a load. What do we need? I think we need 8 per setup, and we're going to start with the simple one here, which is going to be for the honeycomb. Let's just make sure I've got them all in my hotbar. And we see we used the trapdoor to get in here. I'm hoping that will help us because it should stop the bees coming through. You can see all of these are full, so we might have to reset the system a little bit, but we are out. We just need to take these off. I don't have any glass actually, so before I do that, let's just go and get some glass. Slime are absolutely everywhere in this area. You see from my inventory there, I've got plenty and plenty of slime balls around. So if we pop that in here, we should be able to do that because yeah, it's now what should happen here is with the flowering azalea, they can pollinate. So they don't need to have flowers on the ground to pollinate. They should be able to just use the flowering azalea bushes, the flowering azalea leaves rather, here to pollinate each of these hives. Now on this setup I haven't got anything in, so let's go and grab some iron and get the bees in on the other side too. So a little bit playing around later, and well, the slimes are still here, but the hives are all in place, and we've had to make a little bit of a change to this side here because, well, I was finding that honeycomb was sat on top of these blocks. So we've just kind of added in a hopper line. We've moved the flowering azalea to be where the glass was, and it's all still functioning. We've got some production happening. We also had to make a change down here because what was happening was this clock that we'd set up behind the dropper to send the honey in was actually locking the hoppers up here because this observer was being powered. So it was needing a bit of change, but it's all in place. We've had to play around with the water a bit, but I'm really thinking of getting some iron columns around because these slimes are everywhere. Now, the other thing that's going on in our industrial area is obviously the rocket creation. Now, truth be told, look how many rockets are going to deleted. Everything is full, and I can't keep on top of that. So I'm thinking next episode, we probably need to put in some form of shulker loader. I know Colour has one up here with his shulker farm up there. But actually, the rockets, we need to go and tackle that in the shopping district. So let's head back to the shopping district once again. We've been selling our rockets from this little temporary setup here, and well, it's doing all right for itself. It's diamonds. Who is paying with diamonds? Well, we've been selling rockets for diamond a stack, but I've got lots of shulkers full of rockets, and well, we need to get more. So I think it's about time we removed this pop-up store and found it a nice permanent home amongst all these other beautiful shops that have been going up. And well, I think I've bought from every single one. I'm just wondering where we can put it, but I am going to fly up and you're going to see a new shop. And just like that, with a smooth transition, the rocket store, the rocket tent, is complete. Let's take a little bit of a step back. We're working with some white tones with the quartz and the wool and the diorite. Then we're using the red with mangrove instead of using wool. We've got a little bit of frog lights going in on here just to add to the atmosphere. And then we've played around with the ground, playing around with some coarse dirt and some paths. And if we head on inside, we have rocket boxes, 2 diamond blocks, and well, we're pretty well stacked, and I think there's going to be a lot more to come. We haven't got a whole heap in here because I've put everything into the rocket boxes, but hopefully the artisans will enjoy getting their hands on a lot more rockets. And well, we've been busy this episode. We've got a lot done, including getting the mini block game up and running. And well, I think that's going to be it for today. I really hope you've enjoyed this episode. Do remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, check out other the artisans on the YouTube links. They'll be in the description. And don't forget to submit that application form. You could join us here on the Artisan Collective. Catch you all next time. Bye-bye.
No.
It's kind of just chilling.
It's got no idea. Imagine if you could keep those and just kind of like put them in
Oh,
stasis.
it's coming.
Yeah.
Who's it coming
Is it
for,
you
though?
or for me?
Oh, yeah, there we go. Eventually.
You. Nice.